Hey, how's it going out there today, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Let's talk about Craigslist job search, Buffalo, New York. Yes, sir. The Niagara area. Let's see what they got to offer for trucking work. I always like to click on the first one. Let's see what we got here. Class A CDL Walgreens, $10,000 sign-on bonus. Always be sure to ask how they're paying that. Anytime there's a sign-on bonus, it says hiring a relay driver who will be driving out of domicile located in Irving, New York. This is where the truck and trailer and your personal vehicle will be parked. Leave out time is around 2 to 6 p.m. and the trip is roughly 10 to 11 hours long. The relay position is a dedicated route that leaves Irving, New York to Perrysburg, Ohio. Drop and hook, no touch freight, new tractors, home daily, Monday through Tuesday, paid holidays. Get a $10,000 sign-on bonus, 56 cents a mile relay routes, $27.50 hour non-driving time, and relay routes pay $12.37 minimum weekly gross guaranteed. You get medical, dental, $50,000 life insurance, starts day one, voluntary 401k with company match. Does not sound too bad, honestly. I like the guarantee. The 56 cents a mile is pretty competitive, I would say, for a dedicated run like that, home daily. And the $27.50 an hour non-driving time, if they're paying you to do like dropping hooks and stuff like that, that bumps up your mileage pay a little bit because you're getting paid for stuff, and it looks like if you work over, it's overtime after 8 hours if you're doing stuff that requires non-driving. Like if you get a breakdown, maybe there's something like that. They pay you to sit there, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Owner operators get a rate increase. Come on with it. That's Container Port. We've seen Container Port in other cities. They don't really talk about a whole lot in their ad, so they don't get a lot of attention from me. Here we go. Drive with an Amazon freight partner out of Buffalo, New York. Black Oak Transport is hiring full-time motivated Class A CDLs. You're going to pull Amazon freight, 100% no touch, using state-of-the-art Amazon branded equipment and technology, including brand new day cabs. You've all seen them around, those nice Volvo day cabs Amazon's renting out. So apparently this place is set up to do all that. You'll be driving local and regional routes that have you home after every shift. That is pretty nice. Work a minimum of 39 hours per week, 3 13-hour shifts, with opportunity for additional shifts and overtime. Play a key role in helping Amazon make more money than God. Earn more. We offer competitive pay starting at $24 to $26 per hour. Our drivers average $75,000 take-home pay every year. Consistent schedules, W-2 employment, paid time off, health, dental, 401k. Got to be 21 years old. Got to have a Class A license. Must successfully pass DOT physical. No current CDL suspension or revocations. Who applies for a trucking job with a suspended license would be my question. Must pass pre-employment drug screen, so you gotta put down the blunts for a minute, just for a minute. Let's see here. Woo-wee, look at that Coronado. I like that. Look at that chrome on that boy. The chicken lights down the side. Come on with it. Come on with it. Anybody want to drive a Coronado today? MTS is hiring. They have, what do they got? They're hiring professional drivers. I'm sure you don't have to be that professional. With Class A CDL. Dedicated home weekly runs, so home on a weekend, $1,500 sign-on bonus. Truck drivers are needed for new dedicated lanes. You're going to be running from Lockport, New York to Grand Prairie, Texas, hiring area along the route. Ooh, that's nice. hiring anywhere along the route. See, that's good stuff, because most of the time on a dedicated run, they want you to live, on either end, that way, you can park the truck at their facilities or whatever. But it says you can park the truck at home in a safe location, 60 cents a mile, running from Lockport, New York to Grand Prairie, Texas, which is like the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So I gotta say, it does not sound bad. It does not sound bad. 60 cents a mile on a dedicated run. You kind of know the consistency. You know what you're going to be dealing with. You can track the weather a couple days out. That was what I always liked about a dedicated run, is I could keep up with the weather better. Let's see here. Performance bonus, you get 2 cents per mile per month if you qualify. Clean DOT inspection, get you $75. Check them out. MTS. They do a lot of dedicated runs like that, like automotive stuff. When I was doing dedicated automotive, I used to see these guys a lot. What we got here? Carolina Eastern Crocker. What a name. CEC, Carolina Eastern Crocker. Doesn't say anything about what they pay. Looks like they deliver Western New York, high quality products and services, steady growing, family owned agribusiness, seeking professional driver. Okay. I wish these companies would talk about their pay a little more. Speaking of talking about their pay, here we go. Wentzville, Missouri. Pam, America's Most Wanted. Not. Yeah, I'm not gonna run an ad for Pam. They got plenty of money. They don't talk about their pay. It's crappy. They treat people like crap. And I'm basing all this on facts. So lawyer up and come at me, Pam. I don't care. Independent carrier. Boy, this is the new wave right here. Get you a box truck and deliver some furniture. Man, I see these going on everywhere here lately. I never knew that was such a big thing. Let's see, what do we got here? Local drivers, $5,000 CPC. Our name might not be on the outside, but our drivers are on the inside. If I'm not mistaken, they are like a temp agency thing. CPC Logistics wants you to be our next driver. That looks like that Walgreens thing, so we're going to skip that. Woo wee, what we got here? Owner-operators take home 90% of total gross, no hidden fees. Now, I want to be honest with you right here. I want to point something out. This is a teachable moment, as they say. When it says no hidden fees, okay, that does not mean there will not be extra fees. That just means they're going to not be hidden, which, we hope so. We hope so. Owner-operators are 90% of load gross, no hidden fees. Work for Precise Transportation. Today, here at Precise Transportation, we're dedicated to providing affordable, timely, and reliable freight solutions to customers nationwide. Isn't that what every trucking company does? Owner-operators take home 90% of the total gross, no hidden fees. We have a wide range of services that include reefer drive-in, step deck, flatbed, number one, and receiving top pay. There you go. They got loads to U.S. and Canada, and they got a plate program registration 2015 to 2021 Freightliner and Volvo trucks for lease purchase. I used to be against lease purchase. I still think if you can get away with not doing a lease purchase, you should own your own asset. But with truck prices being what they are and financing being what it is, I'm not as against it as I used to be. Now, don't do it from a mega carrier, because the odds are not in your favor that it will work. Find you a smaller company where you can pay off a truck in a decent amount of time, and do it that way. Make sure you do it that way. Dedicated round trips. What is this? That'd be Leonard Express. Leonard Express, Western New York round trips. They want you to go to PA, New Jersey, Ohio, Massachusetts. Minimum 3 rounds a week at $500 a round. I wonder if that's a guarantee, because, weather and whatnot in that area. Local dedicated needed. New pay. Who it is? Point Dedicated is currently seeking dedicated drivers. Alright, what do we got? Local drivers, Monday through Friday day shift, hourly pay, home daily dedicated drivers. Solos earn 55 cents per mile with per diem. 3,000 miles a week. Orientation pay, $2,500 sign-on bonus. 15 to 1,600 miles average length of haul. Run Texas to Michigan or Texas to New York back and forth. Loads are pre-planned. I like the sounds of all of that. 55 cents a mile on a dedicated run. Not horrible. Holy moly, what is this? $75,000 to $105,000 a year, and home on the weekends and some weekdays. Come on with it. Look at that truck. That damn thing looks like a land train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 axles on this situation right here. It looks like it's doubles, and it looks like it is, what is that, Conestoga. Looks like a Conestoga. So you're probably going to be doing some sort of steel or something really heavy with that, I would imagine. It says new drivers guaranteed $1,400 minimum per week for the first 14 weeks. That's easy to remember. $1,400 for 14 weeks. That's a good guarantee to start off. Guarantee starts day one of orientation. Drivers make $75,000 to $105,000 per year per diem at no cost to the driver. I like that. If you like per diem, it's okay. It depends on your tax situation. But what kind of drives me crazy is when the company charges the driver to be paid per diem. It's like, why are you charging me to do simple accounting? That's kind of what you're supposed to be doing. Guaranteed home weekly and some weekends. Some drivers are home every other night. Dang, they got health, dental, vision, and flex spending account. They do paid holidays, 3 types of bonuses: fuel, safety, performance, late model equipment. They pay everything for your orientation. It looks like family oriented West New York based carrier. You live in the area and you want to make that kind of money and be home on the weekend and drive that situation right there. That's some good money. $105,000 possibly home on the weekends. TMC, baby, home every weekend. Look at how clean that truck is. And I'm going to tell you right now, if that truck wasn't that clean, one of your fellow company drivers would probably call in and tell on you. I hear tales that they have incentive programs so their drivers will rat each other out. I'm not a fan of that. What we got here? Truck driving position available. Join a willing team of R. Connolly, a subsidiary of Sweeteners Plus, based in Lakeville, New York. They're hiring drivers. All about the duties there. Compensation, 50 cents per mile plus quarterly bonus of 5 cents. There you go. Load and unload pay and more. Dang, that's pretty sweet. Call them and talk to them about it if you like it. Let's see. Dang, make up to 70 cents a mile with... I love this. Up to. Here's the thing. When an ad says up to, it probably means they're up to something, and it's not paying you what you're worth. That's not acknowledging your value. This is K&B. We've seen K&B around. Call them and, if you're interested in it, tell them, hey, I want to make the 70 cents a mile that you talk about in your ad. And that's what it is. I do like that they have a guarantee of $16.25 minimum a week. Now, I don't know how many hoops you got to jump through and if the hoops are on fire to get that, but, it is available there. It is available. Got the port work available. Class A drivers wanted. What do we got here? Big old Volvo. Man, that thing looks nice. Tesla Logistics. What about the legality of Tesla Logistics, hiring OTR and owner-operators. Average pay for drivers, 75 to 85 cents a mile. Dang, it sounds pretty good. What are these guys based out of? Tesla Logistics. Oh, what are we doing? Things I didn't know my phone would do. Where we at? Columbus, Ohio. Okay. Hiring out of the Buffalo, New York. Pretty good pay. Let's see. What do we got? Dang. Northeast Regional home every weekend up to $89,000 a year. It's Napa. We see Napa in every one of these Craigslist job search. They are hiring all over the country. There it is. Phew, what is this? U.S. Foods, Class A delivery drivers, $15,000 sign-on bonus. Become a U.S. Foods driver, ready to build a career with a company that's leading the food service industry. We will help you make it. Come on with it. Our delivery drivers earn up to $75,000 annually. It's U.S. Foods. It's like Cisco or PFG. You're delivering stuff by hand. It is tough work. I really didn't mind it when I did it. I worked for Cisco for a while. It's okay. It's okay work. You need to be home every day. Not a bad job. I mean, you're going to be dog tired, but, it is what it is. What the heck is this? Russ's Motor Services. Oaklawn, Illinois. Oh, I can't wait to read this one. Profit sharing. I don't say much about the pay. I'm really about the pay. 90 cents a mile. What's this? SC State. We're hiring. If you live in Chicago, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Brooklyn, St. Louis, Philadelphia, Cincinnati, Columbus, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, you can work 5.5 days on, 34 reset at home, Saturday, Sunday, up to 90 cents a mile to drive 500 miles around the Illinois area. OTR position drive van starts solo 65 cents up to 80 cents a mile. That ain't bad. Reefer 65 cents a mile to 85 cents a mile. I think the reefer should pay a little bit more to start out too, because you're just not getting the miles. Let's face it, when you're going to grocery warehouses and cold storage, you're just not getting the miles. We got a cash advance, $150 a week. I like that's one of their things they promote. It tells you the state of drivers. 50 cents a mile Premier. Leonard at 50 cents a mile. I feel like it's a little low, Leonard. They do pay practical miles, get paid for the miles you actually drive. I do like that. But I feel like 50 cents a mile is a little outdated. I do. Driving school available on site and financing options available. Just graduated truck school. Let us train you to be successful. I do like that. Now, if I come out of school and I'm making 50 cents a mile, that's pretty good. But, 50 cents a mile for an experienced driver, okay, minimum pay 50 cents a mile. Uh, yeah, okay, so dang, you can go to truck driving school with Leonard and make 50 cents a mile after you come out, and they got a truck driving school, so, dang, check out Leonard. I didn't know all this about Leonard, about the Leonard. Local dedicated point, I think we already went over one of those. Let's see, drive in, that's Ruin, making $80,000 a year at Ruin. Class A owner operators, home on the weekends. What is this? Is that Page? Page in the ad. Let's see if it's Page in the Page Trucking owner operators, $6,000 a week and home on the weekends at Page Trucking owner operators enjoy fantastic benefits and earn 80% of 100% of line haul. There you go. $1,500 referral bonus, 5,000 to 6,000 gross to the truck, home every weekend. Some local work depending on location, framed and frameless end dumps, flatbeds, tank, roll off, etc. Yeah, I like that. They need 2 years of experience, must be an owner operator, no more than 3 move violations. 1 year of end dump experience if applicable. So they like you to have a little end dumping experience. Ruin Regional. Where's some good ones? Postal Route, dedicated postal route. Who this? MTI with the dedicated postal route. Average $70,000 annually on a dedicated postal route. Depends on how much work I got to do for it. Could be a good deal. Somebody, trying to get that dedicated life. Trying to get a dedicated life. Here's Russ again. Russ. Let's see. $1.50 a mile. $1.50 a mile. Oh, we've seen these guys before. This is the hey Fonzie company. Everybody's got to give the thumbs up. Hey. Yeah, I don't know. This, if you're interested, call about this pay, but it seems a little exaggerated to me. Company drivers make $1.50 to $3.50 per mile for company drivers. Yeah, call about that. And if you do, let me know what they say, because they're saying their owner operators make $12,000 to $22,000 a week gross money. $12,000 to $22,000 a week is just hard to believe for me. Like, I mean, you hit the 12 occasionally, but 22,000 a week as an owner operator. I mean, dang, they must know about some freight I don't know about, or they must be doing that logbook game where you call in and get your logbook erased and get a new one. And at that point, boy, that's short-term thinking, because when you kill somebody and you're running that kind of situation at a company that does stuff like that, I don't know. I'm not saying that company does. I'm just saying it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe they're advertising 12 to 22 thousand. I mean, it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. What do we got here? Sorry, I'm getting unloaded. That's why sounds like I'm getting shaken, because I am. Class A lease option. Ooh, here we go. Everybody wants to know about these lease purchases. SC States in the house, 78 to 82% from these guys. Let's break it down. I do like they break it down for you, but it says, an opportunity to drive and make great money with safe and stable company. Here you go, guys. For you guys, it's got to be in the lease purchase. I'm telling you, sometimes you make more as a company driver. But anyway, lease option, $1,450 a week for the truck, for truck rental. They want that every single week, $1,450. They don't care if you go home. They don't care if you're sick. They don't care. $14.50 a week. They're like the mafia. F you, where's my money? $40 weekly occupational insurance, $25 for IFTA, $25 for weekly OTR support. What in the hell does that mean? Why are you scraping my $25 right out of my pocket? I tell you what, guys, if you need a weekly OTR support, I tell you what you do. You cash out me $25 and I will answer 3 of your phone calls. So don't waste them. I'll answer 3 of them, and I'll answer 2 questions per phone call. It's a great value. A great value. Link to the cash apps in the description. Just saying. $25 weekly OTR support. Man, that just seems sketchy to me. 82% of gross on a dry van, 78% of gross on a reefer. Yeah, that is what it is. Sorry for all the weird audio here. The guy unloading my trailer feels like he's shaking the life out of me. So that's where we're at. $2,500 escrow deposit. No, thank you. I'll be keeping my $2,500. $500 a week for 5 weeks. So let's do some quick math on this real quick. It's a 3-month lease contract you're signing on a 2018 to 2022 Freightliner Volvo Kenworth that you will never, ever, ever own. You're paying $2,000 a week, over $2,000 a week, for the first 5 weeks. $2,000 a week for the first 5 weeks. Let that sink in. The first 5 weeks, they're going to get you for $10,000 in the first 5 weeks on a truck that you will never own. $14.50 a week. Now, I wouldn't mind paying $14.50 a week for a truck, but it better be a pretty nice truck, and I better own it at, like, let's say, after a year, 18 months at the most. You know, if I'm sacrificing and I'm paying $14.50 a week, I mean, damn, come on. This is the type of lease purchase I say I'm against. Okay, I do like that they pay percentage. That is nice, you know. And if you want to run a reefer or a dry van, they got options. That's nice. But the problem with that deal is right here. If you look right behind that truck number, not on the hood, but on the cab, right where the cab starts, you see some blurry black writing right there. And then, if you scroll down here, you're going to see some steel wheels on the front. Steel wheels on the front. That lets me know that's probably a Penske truck. So they're going out and renting expensive-ass Penske trucks and basically subleasing that truck out to you. It's too expensive for the truck for me. You know, now if you can do it and you can make it work, go for it. If it's the only option, Jesus Christ, this guy unloading this truck is just, I feel like you couldn't go in and out of a truck any harder than he is. Let's see here. Yeah, watch those. You know, watch those lease purchases, guys, when it's stuff like that. 75 cents a mile, drivers wanted. What is this all about? Z Transportation. I've seen these guys around. They got that, they got those new Peterbilts. Check them out. Oh boy, they got a bunch of them too. Let's see. Jimmy did a brand new Peterbilt 579 Ultra Loft 2022 model. Limited positions available. Solos are 75 cents a mile. Teams are 80 cents a mile. $1,800 weekly guarantee. Damn, that's a good guarantee at $1,800. Now, you know, always call and ask, you know, what do I got to do to get the guarantee? See if it's reasonable. If it's not reasonable, then, you know, if they say, well, you got to work 8 days a week and you gotta, you know, be on call for 27 hours a day, you're never going to get it. So it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Don't expect it. But if it is reasonable, that is a good way to, keep your pay right, even if, you're not getting a lot of miles, or, a shipper holds you up or something, something out of your control. You're still getting your $1,800 a week. It says 75 cents a mile to start. Wow. 3,000 miles per week, guaranteed $1,800 per week. W-2 or 1099 driver choice. Now, that comes down to what you need out of life and your tax situation. I would want to make sure that 75 cents a mile is W-2 or 1099. If you do call these guys, ask them. Say, if I choose W-2, is it 75 cents a mile? If I choose 1099, is it 75 cents a mile? And also, while we're talking about things to ask companies, make sure, you talk to them about, like, when is payday? When's the pay schedule starting in? What kind of freight am I going to be hauling? What kind of area am I going to be running? I know if you're OTR, they're not going to know the, everything about, like, where you're going to be running and what the commodity is on every load you're going to be hauling, but they should have a general idea. Um, let's see, 75 cents a mile to start. No touch freight, detention pay, layover pay, safety bonus included. $300 for a clean DOT inspection. Dang, that's a chunk of cash. Yeah, doesn't sound too bad. Give them a call, check them out if anybody knows about them. Let me know down in the comments. We love to hear about people's real world experience, and maybe you help somebody out. Maybe, you know, maybe. Uh, Great opportunity. Don't miss out. What is that? I hate missing out. I have a fear of missing out. Rail jobs. $70,000 over at Rail. Um, Primary local work. Who this? Bulkmatic. We see Bulkmatic in almost every one of these ads. If you're looking to have a good paying local work, and they're almost in every city in the country, so if you're looking for some local work, don't hesitate to look up Bulkmatic. I mean, I talk about them in a lot of these ads, so I'm not going to keep on with it today, but, um, I got to say, Buffalo looks like it's got some pretty good jobs. There's just not a ton of ads here. Be your own boss. Truck movers, drivers, independent contractors, experience freedom on the road, driving on your schedule. Enjoy the best benefits in the industry, including next day pay, contractor support, no forced dispatch, occupational accident protection, and no truck ownership. Yeah, hey, 18 months, Class A or B. Passport is a plus. Truckmovers.com. Hook multiple trucks together and deliver them. That's what that's all about. $20,000 sign-on bonus and $110,000 a year per driver. TLI Transco lines. Dedicated lane, Texas, Tennessee, Maryland to Lakewood, New York. Hiring within the route. There you go, man. $110,000 per driver, depending on experience. And I'm taking it, this is teams. This is team dedicated. Yes, it is. Okay. Now hiring Class A teams, limited openings, $110,000 a year. Woo wee, man. Being a team can be very profitable right now. Let me tell you, very profitable. Let me click on a couple more here. Local, there we go, local driver. Like to see that local market. Who this? Who this? Currently hiring for local deliveries in the Buffalo region. Available to enter Canada is a huge plus. Hourly pay with annual increase. That's all it really says. So that's all it really says. Driver. driver. You need air brake endorsement. Pay based upon experience. I love that. I love that. How about an idea of like the range of pay if it's based on experience? Am I right? I mean, am I out of line by saying this? Yeah, yeah, that kind of looks like it. There ain't a whole lot more there. I think we've clicked on about all of them. We ran them through super fast today. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I do appreciate you tuning in and watching the Craigslist job search. If you made it this far, hit that like button. If you've got a city you would like me to look into, and drop it in the comments. I'm working through my list of cities right now, but I can always use more ideas for different markets. And be sure to check out that description down below for all the fun stuff. You know, check out the merch tent. I got the funny shirts for sale. Check out the second channel, Trucking with Diabetes, and be sure to use that Mudflap code if you're going to sign up for Mudflap. I appreciate it. Take care of each other out there. Later.
Now that man is a genuine steel-belted gear jamming rig jockey.
That's a fact.
Boy, howdy.
Oh, you said that again.
Yeah. You know, boys, I've been thinking. Maybe it's time we ditched the high-tech gizmos and went back to driving like our daddies did.
Drunk?